Hey, what's going on YouTube? LMC here. The market hasn't been doing too much. First thing I'm gonna do is do a little disclaimer. It seems like most YouTube videos do this nowadays. I'm not a financial advisor. This is my journey. Anything you do with your money is at your own risk. A little disclaimer like that. It seems like everybody's doing that, and I want to cover my butt too. I don't know if that's necessary or not, but you see it in a lot of YouTube videos nowadays. Anyways, you can see my block folio here. Hasn't really done anything since we last looked at it. The market's kind of, the way I look at it, it's like a coiled snake. It's going to break one way or the other. It's going to go up or it's going to go down. I honestly have no idea if it's going to go up or down. It very well could go down, but I'm betting it'll probably go up. I wish it would go down because I want to get more money into it, right? So in the past week, what have I done? I've come into Gemini. I've gotten $500 in per day with 0% fees, which is really nice. But the issue with that was I had to wait 5 business days for those transactions to clear from my bank account into Gemini before I could withdraw that money. And the way that was is I had little alarm clocks here. There's one right now. It says I have one open order resulting in a hold of $501. So I do have an open order to buy more Bitcoin should it go back down. But you'll have more of those little notifications if your order has not cleared yet. So you can buy Bitcoin and Ethereum with that $500 immediately, but you have to wait 5 days before you can withdraw from the exchange. So all my $500 deposits into Gemini have cleared already. So now I can withdraw Bitcoin, Ethereum, or USD from the exchange, barring $500, which I have an open order for in Gemini right now. So that's what I've done. I've gotten a little bit more money into Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now what I want to do is buy a couple, uh, I guess, long range altcoins. Very low market cap, and they have the possibility to go really big or the possibility to crash on me. I'm not going to put a lot of money into them, but what I want to do is use a different exchange. We're going to be using CoinExchange.io today. I don't have any money into CoinExchange yet, which is kind of nice. I'm kind of diversifying against coins and I'm diversifying against the exchanges where I have my money. As long as you can keep track of all that, I feel like diversifying in that manner uh, gives you a little bit less risk. So let's see what happens here. Nothing really to talk about in the blockfolio. What you're looking at here is withdrawing Bitcoin screen. So you can come up to Gemini, go transfer, or Coinbase, or whatever exchange you may have uh, converted your fiat, your USD money to cryptocurrency to begin with. Again, Gemini only deals in Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I bought a little bit more Ethereum. I bought a little bit more Bitcoin in the last week. I don't think the prices were great, but I'm vested a little bit more should the market turn bear and go the direction of making money here with the cryptocurrency. So I got withdraw Bitcoin up here. I clicked on transfer funds, withdraw Bitcoin. It's asking for a destination address and the amount of Bitcoin I want to send. It's going to be the same process for any exchange you're transferring any kind of coin between. Let's go up and check out coin market cap. So what I did here is I clicked on balances, and another thing to remember, make sure you have two-factor authentication on. I already signed in with my two-factor authentication, and they also sent me an email to my registered email address, so I felt like everything was safe with coinexchange.io. Fairly reputable, even though they don't have much of a market cap as far as the amount of coins they trade compared to something like Binance or Bitfinex. Those are the big crypto marketplaces. Even Cryptopia seems to be a little bit bigger than this one. But let's talk about why I picked to use CoinExchange.io. Here's um, CoinMarketCap. It's going to be your best friend here. Here's the first coin I'm looking at. Altcoin. I want to get in on a little bit of this. Do I think I'm buying at a good price? No, I wish I would have got in on this much earlier. This thing's already gone up 70% in the last day. So crazy, right? I'm going to get in on it right now, and it might tank back down 70%. Very likely. Who knows? I'm going to get in on it. Um, Maybe I'll get in on it. So take a look at the total market cap for this coin is only $6 million. The 24-hour volume is $24,000. Click on markets here, and it tells you where the most volume has taken place for this coin and on what markets. So Coin Exchange here comes up for me as the first one, and they've done $12,000 from ELT, altcoin to Bitcoin in that market trading pair. So they have the most volume. That's my plan, is to transfer Bitcoin from Gemini to coinexchange.io and then buy altcoin with that. And hopefully I can find somebody who's willing to sell altcoin, because with these low volumes, you might not find somebody for quite a while. So just be aware of that. And if this coin actually tanks, it might be really hard to find a buyer for you to get out of this coin. So it's a much riskier coin, but it can be a much more rewarding coin as well. So same with JET Coin's very low market cap, $2 million. The 24-hour volume was about total between all exchanges, $6,500. Coin Exchange had the majority of that. JetCoin to Bitcoin market, $6,357. So that's why I chose these two coins with Coin Exchange. Now, when you start looking at other altcoins, other exchanges are going to be the top one. You could have any of them that are linked in my description below. So that's why I signed up for all these in advance, thinking that I'm going to buy different altcoins at different markets and diversify my investments between the markets for lower risk. So that was a mouthful. Let's just get into it and buy these altcoins, see what it takes here. First thing, Gemini, I'm going to withdraw from the exchange. I'm just going to refresh this page to make sure we don't have any issues with that. So Bitcoin selected here. Here's the destination address, which I will get from Coin Exchange. Coin Exchange, I already clicked on this. This took me to my balances. I have no balances for any coins. I want to deposit Bitcoin into Coin Exchange. So click deposit, and it comes up with a little note here. Let's read it. It says, due to high miner fees on the Bitcoin network, we will be introducing a minimum deposit fee on the 17th of January. It's already past the 17th of January, so this deposit fee is active. Any deposit of less than 0.05 Bitcoin will incur a fee of 0.008 Bitcoin. Okay, so what does that mean for us who are not super familiar with amounts of Bitcoin and dealing with this? Let's go to our handy dandy Google Bitcoin to USD calculator. I already typed it in here. 0.0008 Bitcoin is about $9. So if you're depositing less than 0.05 Bitcoin, let's figure out what that is here. If you're depositing less than about $550 currently, USD dollars, into this exchange, you're going to get an $8 fee. That's kind of rare. I've never seen an exchange charge a fee for receiving Bitcoin. But then I already read this note. It comes down here to explain why. So I like to see this kind of a note. It tells me that this exchange is trying to remain profitable. It says they pay close to 3 Bitcoin per day to clean smaller transactions out of their wallet. So that tells me that they're actually buying these coins, they're holding, they're trying to be legitimate, and I'm okay with this, especially because I'm going to be depositing from my Gemini account my current balance of Bitcoin, which is 0.089. So I'm above that 0.05 Bitcoin. So I shouldn't incur a fee, but a $9 fee seems pretty reasonable for small transactions less than $550 coming into their exchange. All right, let's get into it. There's always a lot of details and things to figure out. So as you go, things are going to change. This is just my process for making sure everything's looking good and I don't see any red flags before I do a transaction. So I had already clicked generate a Bitcoin address. So now I have a wallet on coinexchange.io, and this is my address to deposit Bitcoins into. Feel free to deposit Bitcoins into this address. Anyway, so I'm going to copy this address. I'm going to come back over to Gemini. I'm going to paste that. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to make sure everything looks good. I'm just checking the first 3 characters, 3 capital A, Q, 3 3, capital A, Q3, and let's check the last characters, make sure we didn't copy paste something wrong. We got CJ1, capital MW, CJ1, capital MW. So I want to withdraw. Let's try to do the whole thing. I've never done this from Gemini before. I'm going to paste the whole thing here. It says approximately $982. Okay, of Bitcoin. Let's review the withdrawal. All right, so Gemini's asking me for second level authentication. I'm going to pause the video because I got to get to my phone to get that. So I will see you in a second, or maybe I can do it and then come right back here. Let's see here. All right. And I don't think this should matter if you guys see this, because what's nice about second level authentication is this changes so frequently. Okay. Let's see. Pull back up side sync here. Alright, that's fine. We'll leave that like that. Alright, withdrawal Bitcoin confirmation. I'm about to send that amount to this address. Please ensure the accuracy of this address. Let's do that. We already did that, but it still looks good. Alright, are they going to charge me a fee for this? I don't know. I put in the whole amount, so we will see what happens. I have transferred this amount to this address. Alright, so what's going to happen here, you can see my total account value went down by that amount. What's going to happen here is now I need to wait. And Bitcoin transfers can take anywhere between a couple minutes to a couple hours. So I will be back once my money makes it to my coinexchange.io Bitcoin wallet, and then we will buy small coins. Okay guys, so I came over here to my account. You probably can't see it, but then I clicked on deposits and it comes up here. This is coinexchange.io, and it is telling me that I have no confirmations yet, but this amount of Bitcoin has been seen in the network coming to this address. So status is pending. So now we sit tight and wait for 2 confirmations from other people running the Bitcoin ledger to confirm this transaction. And once coinexchange.io receives the 2 confirmations, then I will have this Bitcoin to buy the altcoins that I want to buy. So I will see you once I get the confirmations. All right, guys, I'm over here. My deposit finally cleared. I have the Bitcoin in my wallet. For reference, it took about a half hour. I got to make this video kind of quick. I'm meeting somebody for lunch in a half hour. So coming back over here, here's coinexchange.io. I've done a little bit of research already. You can zoom in and out on this chart. The user interface is going to be similar depending on what exchange you're using. They're going to have some different unique features on how you can place your buy orders, your sell orders. What I wanted to show you quick and not drag this video out too long is, take a look at the long term on this coin. This coin's dropped considerably and just recently had a little bit of a rebound, but nothing really significant. So it's already dropped about 300%. It could possibly, if Bitcoin makes a run, get back up here pretty quick. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not a financial advisor. What you do with your money is at your own risk or whatever. But what I'm going to do is I've already kind of figured this out. They got the sell orders down here. So if you had altcoin, you immediately wanted to sell it at the going market rate, somebody here is willing to buy it at the price of 505, 0.0000505 Bitcoin per altcoin. And so you could immediately sell to this person at this price. So what I want to do is I'm interested in buying altcoin. So buy altcoin. I want to go slightly above this order so that if somebody wants to immediately sell, they'll pick me first. So there's a pretty big difference between the people willing to sell right away and the people willing to buy right away. And there's a pretty big difference between this guy and this guy who's willing to be the next person in line to buy if somebody wants to sell more than 2,000 altcoin. So what do I want to do? Right now, I don't want to put too much into the exchange. I want to put about 0.015 Bitcoin. I just deposited 0.089. Um, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go one notch above the guy who's willing to buy here just to see what happens. I'm not going to cry if I don't get this price. I want to get a little bit in, maybe get a little bit more in if it drops back down. So right now I am going to do a total of 0.015. And that figures out to this amount of altcoin. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make this an even amount. I'm going to do 3,000 altcoin, and this is going to be the price I pay plus the 0.15% fee. So I'm going to pay this in Bitcoin to the fee for the exchange, coinexchange.io, and this is going to be the net total that this trade is going to cost me if somebody wants to sell me 3,000 altcoin at the price of 506 with 4 zeros tacked onto it per Bitcoin. Maybe I said that right, maybe I didn't. And you can also come down here. I like to come down here and check what the recent market trades were. So somebody made the trade of this price, 569, and then before that it was 551. So if I say 50, so somebody just came in and put in an order at 506 for 1,000 altcoin. So this is changing, and it will continue to change until the sell orders meet the buy orders, and then trades will take place. Unless somebody comes in and says, I need some quick liquidity, I'm willing to sell my altcoins at the going rate right now on whoever's willing to buy them. And they can do that. So that's what I want to do. I want to position myself, so I'm going to change this to 0.07. It increases my total amount of Bitcoin, and I want 3,000 altcoins still, altcoins at this price. I'm going to place this and just see what happens. Maybe while I'm away for lunch, maybe it'll get filled. Maybe it won't. Maybe I'll just get knocked down in this list further. But that's basically the process. I could come in here right now and buy it immediately at 569 altcoins. Maybe that's a good price. Maybe it's going to keep going up and people are going to keep buying it. I don't know. I'm just going to do this right here. And hopefully I will be the proud owner of about $150 worth of altcoin here. So I think I'm ready here. I'm going to submit this buy order for altcoin. Comes up with a confirmation. 3,000 altcoin at this price. This will be the net total that it cost me if it goes through. I'll confirm that. All right. Order placed successfully. So right here is my order waiting to be filled. If somebody wanted to sell right now, I would be the first person to get their order filled. 3,000 is actually a decent amount compared to some of these other amounts coming in here. So let's do the same for JETcoin. Let's pick a price. I got JETcoin. Oh, I don't have JETcoin pulled up. Let's pull that up. Markets. And the process might be a little different depending on what exchange you're on. JET, JETcoin to Bitcoin. We'll select that. It's going to be the same as the altcoin here. What's going on, guys? I'm back. So coinexchange.io logged me out, which is fine. I needed to log back in with two-factor authentication. Maybe they did that just because I placed an order. Safety first, so I'm good with that. But I want to place another order here. So it says my available balance is here. This is held for orders. That's the altcoin order I just made. And let's see what happens here. I want to buy some JETcoin. Sorry this is taking so long, but hopefully you guys are learning something, learning the process. It's not immediate. We're looking at long term here. We're not day trading, or at least I'm not. So now that I'm logged in again, I can buy JETcoin, I can sell JETcoin. It looks like orders are taking place, but they're such small orders. So there might be a little bit of funny business going on here, but let's take a look at what these orders were. Some orders were coming in at 2877. Some people are getting out of JETcoin right now. Doesn't look like funny business. It looks like a decent amount of JETcoin being traded here. That beeping is a little bit of a chat box here for this particular exchange. Some exchanges have these chat boxes, so this is the exciting stuff. You could sit here and really spend some time looking at this. Oh, what's a good trade? What's a bad trade? Chat with these people, but don't trust them. It's called a troll box for a reason. They might be messing with you, trying to steal your money. This is a real money exchange here. Well, sort of real money, right? So, okay, anyways, this is what we got going on. I want to buy. The next person to get his order filled is 2879. So that's down here. And I would be perfectly okay with buying a little bit at this price and seeing what happens to JET Just getting it in my portfolio and wait a year. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to select this amount. I just click this and it put that price here. I am going to go with 80. I'm going to go one above him. If you really want to get your order filled, get closer to this. Get closer to this 3494 instead of just going one above. But for me, I don't care either way if I get it filled or not. So we will see. My total amount of Bitcoin that I want to do for this, I'm going to go a little bit higher on JETcoin here. I think it's a pretty good price depending on if this thing gets a boost. And one way to, okay, so that's 1041. Let's make it an even 1,000 JETcoin. That's a lot compared to what was being traded here. This guy is willing to buy 900 JETcoin. Let's confirm the amount of money this is going to cost me, 0.288 Bitcoin. I just want to know what that is in USD. Do this again. Okay, over here. I didn't select enough of it. Just something I like to do. That's $316 worth of JETcoin. That might be more than I really want. So why don't we do 800 because it might be hard to get that filled anyways. And you might get 200 at this price, and then the price goes up and you might not get your whole order filled. So we'll do 800 here. This will be a little bit cheaper. A little bit less money into it. That's $250 worth. So I'm good with that. The fee again is 0.15% for this transaction. And let's do it. Let's submit the buy order. 800 JET at this price. Net total. And then in a second here, it should show up as the latest buy order. There we are, 800 JET at this price. So maybe some of it will get filled, maybe some of it, maybe I won't get any of that order filled. But anyways, shameless plug at the end of the video. If this helped you, if it was fun watching me buy some altcoins here, or if you learned anything on the process of transferring money between the exchanges and buying altcoins, sign up for these exchanges under my link in the description. It's not going to hurt you. It's only going to help me with fees and encourage me to make more of these videos and keep posting my journey in the cryptocurrency space. Until then, guys, take care, and I will keep you updated. LMC signing out for now.